Hey everyone, welcome to MagicGatheringStrat. This is Ferociousllama, and I'm back with another installment with the Modern Land deck. If you haven't seen my previous video, go ahead and take a look at it. And we made some changes. I don't know if it's really version 2.0, more like 1.1, because I only made a few changes. We still have the Countryside Crusher, Seismic Assault, Life from the Loam combo. And instead of the Treasure Hunt, which was, blue and a colorless, reveal cards from the top of my library till I reveal a non-land card and put them all into my hand. The thing was, that was great early on, but later in the game it wasn't that good, is what I found, because it always got countered. Always, because there's a lot of blue in Modern right now. So it would always get countered, and it wasn't that good. So playing it early wasn't good, and playing it late just wasn't effective. So Trade Routes is something I can play early and use later. It'll help me cycle through my deck, and sometimes if I'm looking for a business spell, it'll let me cycle. Or if I have a Countryside Crusher out, I can always cycle and get rid of a land card, and draw something else, another land. If I have like a ghost quarter and I need a different land, my mountains or my forests or whatever are already in play. So it just helps me cycle through my deck, and it makes my Countryside Crusher bigger when I cycle. So that's what it does. Gives me great card selection. The other thing is, a lot of times with Seismic Assault, if I go later on in the game, my opponent's at a low life total, and I've already played a Seismic Assault, but I just don't have enough lands. If I draw Trade Routes, it's bam, drop Trade Routes, and then return all my lands that are untapped, and then to my hand, and then discard them and kill them. Then the other spell upgrade is Crucible of Worlds. Sometimes I either don't have green mana, or they kill my green mana producing land, or they'll, when I have a Countryside Crusher out. So it's like, hey, if I have 3 lands out and a Countryside Crusher, but none of them make green, I can't play Countryside Crusher if none of them make green. So I'm kind of, it kind of screws me. So I figured, why not throw a Crucible of Worlds? It's 3 colorless, and so if it's colorless, I can play it no matter what, and it won't go to the graveyard, because of my Countryside Crusher, and then I can get a bunch of my lands back. Additionally, sometimes I think, Life from Loam's great if I just want to play lands, because I can return 3, play a land, and then cycle the other 2 or do whatever, or just keep them in my hand. The problem is that's 2 mana every turn just to make sure I play a land, which gets kind of expensive, especially with how fast of a format Modern is. So Crucible, I've had a great experience with it so far. We'll see how it works today, though. The only other real change I made was I took out the Spinerock Knolls. It was one of those lands that lets me cast stuff from my put a card underneath it or whatever, hide away, and put a card underneath it, and then if I did 8 damage or 7 damage or whatever to an opponent, I can play it for free. The thing was, it came into play tapped, which I didn't like. Sometimes it would take a good card that I would have preferred to draw because it wasn't good, or it wasn't foreseeable that I was going to be able to do 7 damage in a turn in the near future. So I didn't really like it. And then the one card that was like truly an all-star was the Firelit Thicket. Firelit Thicket's one of those filter lands, and it's just an all-star. I only had 1 in the previous deck, so that was all I had, and they were really expensive, so I didn't want to buy more. But the price dropped a lot on them, so I picked some up, and that's the deck now. I did a really in-depth deck tech before on the previous version, and I just made a few changes. The other thing is, I have more Anger of the Gods in the sideboard, 3 instead of 2, and Ancient Grudge, Shatterstorm for Affinity, Relic for those stupid gifts, Burial Rites decks, since that's all they do, and Leyline of Sanctity, because discard kills us because we have all lands, and the spells that we do have are important, and we don't want them to get Thought Seized or Inquisitioned away. So, or against Burn and Pod. That's the other one I used it against, because if we can get a Leyline out against Pod, we don't have to worry about their little combo kill. So, which is one of my big beefs about Modern, is how all the tier 1 decks to be competitive, you have to have a combo kill. I mean, look at Splinter Twin, look at Pod. They have combo kills. That's why they're the tier 1 decks, and I think that really takes a lot of the fun out of the format. But if we have Leyline of Sanctity in play, we don't have to worry about the combo kill. And then we can just do our thing and kill all their crap with our Seismic Assault and our lands. and then just kill our opponent. In fact, this deck does very well against pot if they don't get like a super explosive draw. So, anyway, let's play some games. Alright, we're in the tournament practice room playing against Nate McFad, I guess? I don't know. Anyway, we won the die roll, so we do want to play first. And this hand looks pretty good to me because we got 2 Ghost Quarters, Firelit Thicket, Steam Vents, so we got 3 red mana should we need it. We can always Ghost Quarter or Steam Vents if we really need to, or Ghost Quarter or Ghost Quarter. But we got the Firelit Thicket and a red or green, so we can always make 2 red for our Countryside Crusher. And we got Crucible, which I think is good, but I'm not sure. So we're going to keep. And turn 1, we will play a tapped Steam Vents, because we don't have anything to play. Okay, so our opponent is playing Affinity. Yuck, yuck, yuck. Okay, yeah, play a lot of cards. That's what you do. Oh wow, that's bad. Okay, well, we're gonna lose, so I just want to make sure everyone knows that. Okay, well, we'll play our Countryside Crusher. Yeah, we cannot win. It's too late. It's too late. Because he can start pumping his crap. Yeah, see, this is ridiculous when he just gets the nut draw. And we can do nothing. So, okay, yeah, kill us. Yeah, good job, man. Good job, man. You're playing the... You're playing the best deck in the format, and you're winning. That's true, by the way. Best deck in the format, assuming no one's playing any. No one's playing any Affinity hate. Affinity would win every tournament. But there's a lot of hate in Shatterstorm, Creeping Mold. What's that other one? The white one that shuts off all the artifacts. Stony Silence. You know. If those cards didn't exist, Affinity would just be so rampantly, dominantly good. It would be ridiculous. Like, even Ancient Grudge is pretty okay, but it's not even great against Affinity. So, okay, yeah, so he's going to finish killing us now, probably. But yeah, you know, Affinity is kind of like, I call it like modern Dredge. Because it's like, when you look at like Vintage, the win percentage for Vintage Dredge on game 1 is like 85% or something. It's like ridiculous. And the only reason you can beat it is if you have like a whole bunch of hate, if you draw your hate cards. And you play your hate cards and your hate cards don't die. So, same kind of thing with Affinity is, it's just so good that it's like, you know, doesn't matter. Okay, so can we kill our opponent this turn? Let's see. Let's play our trade routes. So, and then we can play a land, right? Now we can discard 2 lands. What can we do with our 2 lands that we discard? We can't kill our opponent, and he's got a whole billion guys, so let's just pass the turn back, because we're losing. That's kind of the bottom line about what's happening here, because he had double Steel Overseer, Arcbound Ravager. You know, one of his Steel Overseers was turn 1, so it's like you can't do anything about it. Yeah. I don't know. I like Affinity. I think it's a good deck. It's really competitive. And why is he still playing spells? Why doesn't he just kill me? He's ridiculous. I have no colored mana. Guys, some people take their Affinity too seriously. So we lose as expected, because you go turn 1 or Steel Overseer, you're gonna win. Like, that's just the deal. So the only thing that would have been sweet is if I had a Shatterstorm, and I could have blown up all of his crap, and it would have been awesome. So we're gonna board in our Anger of the Gods, our Ancient Grudges, and our Shatterstorms. So, Yeah, a whole bunch of stuff. So I think Crucible is a little bit too slow, and I think Countryside Crusher is also going to be a little bit too slow for this game. So we'll take them out as well. And then I'm thinking realistically, if we draw a land, we can actually take out some lands, because I don't think we really need Tectonic Edge. So we're going to take out 3 of them. So we have 1 Tectonic Edge. The thing is, it's just too slow, because by turn 4, they're either gonna win or we're gonna win. There's really kind of no in between against Affinity. So, all right, let's see what happens. Okay, we got an Ancient Grudge. We got a lot of red-green mana. We got a Trader's. God, this is a good hand. I'm happy with this. All right. So let's lay down our Raging Ravine. Tapped. My very favorite man land, by the way. I'm sure everybody knows that. Because I talk about it in every single video, even if I'm not playing Raging Ravine. So let's see what our opponent does. Sure, Signal Pest. Got it. That's good. Play Signal Pest. It's good for you. Okay, another Ancient Grudge. Sweet. Well, if he tries to get all, I'm going to attack you with my Inkmoth Nexus and poison you, we're going to kill it. Sure, Mox Opal, yeah. That's good. You know, for you. Okay. Okay. This is so elaborate. Sure, let's let him attack and think he's going to hurt us. I'll attack with my Inkmoth and Signal Pest. Yeah, sure. That's cool. Okay, let's fetch us up a... Well, I'd like to get... Oh, I do have an island. Okay. The only thing is, I think we have enough artifact kill stuff that it won't matter if we take the 2 damage. So we will pay the 2 life. Pay the lives. And we're going to kill his Inkmoth Nexus. Yeah, that's right. See, that's the thing is, you know, oh, Affinity's so good. Yeah, it is good. I'm not lying. I'm not saying it's not. But you're just going to get wiped out, like, very, very badly by any kind of... we're going to pay 2 life on this one, too, because we have Ancient Grudge in hand and in graveyard, so... we could play our Seismic Assault, but we only have 1 land in hand, which is, I don't think it's enough to be able to, you know, you always got to fear being killed instantly by Affinity, because, you know, there's that whole combo kill thing that I always talk about. Sure, yeah, that's good. Good for you, man. Cool, yeah, for sure, dude. Yeah, I'm still watching. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so let's see here. Let's Ancient Grudge his cranial plating. See what happens. Okay. And then we're gonna Ancient Grudge his Vault Scourge. And we're gonna take 0. Because that's how we roll. And he's only got 2 cards in hand, so it looks like it's going good. No expert on this, but I'd say things are going pretty good. I don't know, it's like the time on one of my... I do some videos on Magic Online Finance, and one time I made a comment that I was like, you know, if you buy these cards when they're new, right, which is true, if you buy cards when they're new, when they first come out, well, he's going to take our Seismic Assault. That makes me sad. So we're going to have a flashy kill. But whatever. We don't need it. Anyway, I was talking about how when you buy cards when they first come out, they're always really inflated online. Like, a lot. Like, for the first few days. And so I was like, yeah, you know, a lot of times, you know, like when M15 came out is what I was talking about. There are a lot of cards that are $1. And it's like, okay, they're $1 card. That's cool. You know, no big deal. It's only $1. But, okay. Yeah, Master of Ethereum. That's fine. That's weird. Well, let's kill it. Ancient Grudge. Ugh, dead. So, anyway. Yeah. So anyway, I was talking about how the prices go too high. And, we're going to play our player land. We're not going to pay the lives. And I think what we're going to do is sit back. And if he attacks, great. And if he doesn't, we'll return our probably our steam vents or our stomping ground, and then discard it to our trade routes to get some more action going. But anyway, I was like, yeah, you know, you buy a card for $1, and then it turns out it's just a bulk rare. It ends up, you know, setting you back. You lose like 95% of your money, and in my experience, that's not a good thing. And like some people online were like mocking me for that, and I'm like, are you I forgot to return my lands. Oh well, not a big deal. But anyway, I just thought it was hilarious that people are like, oh, you don't know what you're talking about, because that's always a bad thing. And I'm like, I know. And it just makes me laugh a little, because it's like just so ridiculous. So let's see, what could he have in his hand? He's probably got like a galvanic blast. So well, let's just wipe his board, because that'll make me feel good. Make me feel good about myself to hurt someone else. You know what I mean? Well, our opponent at least. Not someone else, just our opponent. So, and we'll pass the turn, and he's going to Galvanic Blast us, just like I said. So, okay, now we're going to start attacking with Raging Ravine next turn. Sweet. See, they always, like, I like when our opponent plays the land, because it's like, yeah, I'll play a land, and it's like, but why? You probably shouldn't. It's probably not the best play, because if you return a land, or play a land rather, gives me more information. And generally, you don't want your opponent to have more information. Unless it's, you know, false information. So, okay, so we drew a G2 encampment. Alright, Life from the Loam. Go Life from the Loam, right? Okay, so let's see. 4 mana, so we can beat our opponent for 4, huh? So we got like 4, I don't know how many turns that would be. But we're not getting anywhere with the lands we have. So, okay, so let's play a land. And then we'll go red, green, and then it doesn't matter. Raging Ravine. Best man land ever. But Treetop Village is good too. I'm not saying it's not. So, I hope it doesn't, you know. I don't want anybody to think I don't like Treetop Village. It's just, Raging Ravine's so cool because it keeps getting bigger. That's my favorite part. So hopefully he won't draw something insane here and be able to kill us. So, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't a tiny bit concerned about that. But all right, so he scoops because he drew nothing. So Modern Land beats Affinity for 1 game. Let's see what happens in game 3. I think we did pretty good on the sideboarding there, because we got all of our man lands that are immune to our Anger of the Gods. We got our Shatterstorm, Ancient Grudges. So I thought we drew a good amount of artifact removal that game, which is awesome. So it went well. That is one thing I will say. All right. Looks like our opponent may have just sideboarded a few cards. Don't know what, but a few. Now this, oh, see, this is one of those hands where it's all land, no spells, so we gotta throw it back. I mean, there's just not enough, nothing to do. I mean, all we have are a couple of G2 encampments, which are gonna get run over by another explosive draw. So we gotta throw it back. Okay, we got an Ancient Grudge. We're happy. Unless we get like Thoughtseize turn 1, then we're like, dang. Dang, that's bad. Okay, Glimmer Void, right? And we get Thoughtseize turn 1. Sweet. It's alright, we can still kill one artifact. Yeah, sure. Okay. Alright. Nice. Anger of the Gods. Good deal right there. Unfortunately, we can't play our trade routes. That makes me a little sad, but it happens. Sure. Oh no, that sucks. Bummer. Alright, so we actually got rid of our Ancient Grudge. Okay, that's cool. Sorry, he's gonna be all butthurt when we Anger the Gods him though. Unless he Thoughtseize us again, which will freaking make me mad. But whatever. I think we're actually gonna play our Stomping Ground tapped. And yeah, he can beat us for 2 or 1 or 1 and a poison or whatever. Hopefully he won't play a Ravager this turn, because then we'll be okay. But if he goes Ravager, we're kind of screwed. Let's see what he does. Okay, Springleaf Drum. That's fine. And a Steel Overseer. Yeah! Good deal, man. Sure, attack me for 1. Oh no. 1 damage. It's like he forgot that I have Anger of the Gods in my deck. Sorry, I shouldn't mock my opponents. It's not nice. And kerblam. 3 for 1. Good deal. Do we play a land this turn? I'm pretty sure we did. Yeah, sure. Yeah, see, Relic's not that good. I mean, yeah, it stopped our thing, but it's okay. We just 3 for 1 him, which makes me happy. So, 3 for 1 is good. I'm not an expert, but, you know. Oh my gosh, another Inkmoth Nexus. This is not good. Alright, we're playing our Steam Vents untapped, because it looks like he's going for the non whatever. Going for the poison kill. So hopefully he won't go like something ridiculous now. Kill us. I hate that. Hate when ridiculous stuff happens. Oh god, see, that's ridiculous. This is real bad. I wonder, can he kill us right now? I don't think so. Can he kill us now? That's the big question on everyone's mind. Sure. Yeah, 1. We got to make stuff happen now, because things are getting rough. Alright. Makes me happy. Alright. Now, let's see. How can we do this? If I go and kill one of his lands, right? Let's see. I need 5 mana, though. And let's see. So we can pop his Relic, and then we can kill the Ravager. Okay, let's see. How can we make this happen? How can we make this happen, people? I guess what we're going to do is we're going to play the Firelit Thicket. Then we're going to play Life from the Loam. And then he's going to sacrifice his Relic. And then we're going to play Seismic Assault. And then we're going to kill his Ravager. And then we're going to take the game over. That make sense? Let's hope it works. Because I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, wait. I'm doing it all wrong. Derp. Derp derp, right? Alright. Green and some other color. We're going to go Life from the Loam. Bam. Bam. Life from the Loam. Really? That easy, huh? That's weird. It makes me very uncomfortable that that worked like that. So now he's going to relic us. Or not. Sweet. Okay, we're going to kill Ravager. Uh-huh. Okay, we will exile a card from our graveyard. Yeah, we're okay with that. Okay. Okay, so how much counters does the Ravager have? Dang, it doesn't show me anymore. Oh well. We're killing it anyway. Yeah. Sorry, bro. It doesn't work that way here. Now he's going to make us remove our Life from the Loam, which will make me sad. Yeah. See? I'm sad. I'm sad now. That's how it works. Unfortunately. See, that's the thing with this deck is we need, like, exploration. Too bad it's not in Modern. That would be sweet. I tried it with Summer Bloom for a while. It was pretty kind of okay. But it wasn't, you know, spectacular by any stretch of the... Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? God, ridiculous. Another freaking Ravager. Oh, okay, cool. Cool, we drew a land, shockingly, right? Not a shock land. Shocking land? No. Anyway, okay, we're going to discard our Ghost Quarter and kill his stupid Ravager. That's what we do here. We kill stupid Ravagers. Yeah, man. Sack some artifacts. Be good for you. Yeah. Okay. Uh-huh. Fair enough. You're allowed to do that? Oh, sorry, bro. You're not allowed to do that, though. Oh, no. You didn't expect me to have another land. Dang it. Sucks, dude. We got 40... I think we're running 43 or something. Oh, sweet! Kills his Glimmerweights, too. That's awesome. That right there... unintentional good stuff. Cool. Let's hope he draws like something and activates his Ink Moth so he can return it. Okay, and our opponent scoops. And the writing was on the wall. Game was over. He had no cards in hand. Well, he had one card in hand, one colorless mana. And, you know, we were going to start cycling through our deck till we got a Life from the Loam, and then we'd have tons of lands, tons of cards. So anyway, that is version 2.0 of... the modern land deck. Thanks for watching, guys.